All right, baby. Let's get down.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Boston Celtics. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and tonight we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you.
Well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again, just two clear. He's checked in for Detroit.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak more than himself.
On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And that one, good.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the ring.
MP fires from way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Porzingis. Goes back up. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. MP's got 12 in the game.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Round the pass to Porzingis. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
MP's shot is good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. Holiday left side. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for Detroit. And with his work in that quarter, and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Tatum, and it's Cornette in at the 5. And that one's good. MP. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Pass to Hauser to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Malik Beasley. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Fires from way outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. MP showing the range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside Holiday. Brown sets a screen for Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model.
so it's Detroit going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
I think for Detroit, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you feel.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Going with an almost entire new group here. MP's checked in for Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Asar Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Schroeder's subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Fontecchio is out there with MP. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Duren in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. MP, no good. Celtics trail by 9. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. And Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 33 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP finds Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Fontecchio. A three-pointer off the mark. Right wing. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Detroit bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Horford, and it's Tatum in at the 2.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Pritchard to the middle. Here's Cornette. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the...
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP can't.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Good, another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Tatum kicks to Horford. Tatum at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Detroit leading by 13. Cunningham looking it over. In the corner, it's MP for three. And again for three.
The barrage continues. Again, he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Holiday. And White kicks to Brown. Off target from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's MP for three. And another three for Detroit.
Their great outside shooting really fueling this run.
Celtics trail by 19. Outside Holiday. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three from Tatum. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham passes to MP. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And White slams it in.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Shoots a fader. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. White dishes to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And ever win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a miss there on the triple. MP with the bounce pass. Holiday against Thompson. On the wing, MP. MP sets the screen for Hardaway. No good with the wing jumper. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. It's White on the wing. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying